Okay, your first footwork is your sliding. So when you slide, you're gonna be moving forward, remaining on the same side. Feet come together in each direction. So as I slide forward, my back foot comes up to my front foot comes forward right back into my stance. When I go backwards, front foot comes forward, back, kicking the opposite leg back from the side. So I'm coming forward, ay-ya, ay-ya. Slight bend in your knees, back heel slightly elevated off the ground, ay-ya, ay-ya. There's your sliding. Next one is your skipping. Skipping is similar, but your feet should not come together. Your stance should be slightly wider than your shoulder width. Press off your back foot to move forward and just move a few inches. There's your forward skip. When you skip backwards, press off your front foot to just move a little bit back. Same thing on the opposite side. Notice how my feet are pointing to the side. It's really hard to skip if your foot is pointed forward. You want this nice bladed stance. So when you skip forward, press off your back foot. Ay-ya! Same thing back, press off the front foot. From the side, forward skip, backward skip. Ay-ya! And your last footwork you have to know is your stepping. Stepping is very simple. Back foot comes forward when you're stepping forward, and when you're stepping backwards, front foot goes to the rear. Always setting in your stance each time you step. From the side, ay-ya! 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 Now we'll be going over your front snap kick in 4 different variations. The first one is your rear leg snap kick. So we're in our guarding stance. Rear leg coming from the back, chamber comes up, ay-ya! Extend your kick and put it right back down. When we chamber, we want our knee to come up nice and high. Extend your kick and make sure you re-chamber by bending your knee before it goes right back into your stance. The point of contact on a front snap kick is the ball of your foot. So you want to point your foot, but pull your toes back, just like you're doing a tippy toe on the ground. So again, rear leg front snap kick, ay-ya! Right back in your stance. Notice my hand positioning. On my right, I'm kicking with my right leg, so my right hand will leave my face a little bit, but my left hand will draw in. Ay-ya! Right back in. It's also okay to keep both hands up. Ay-ya! Make sure your elbow is coming on the outside of your knee, not the inside. Outside. Ay-ya! Always returning back to your stance. Now I'll show the lead leg front kick. On your lead leg, it's a common mistake to kind of turn your body to the side. We don't want any angle on the kick. We want the kick's trajectory to be straight up and down. So I need to face my hip towards the target before I kick. So I'm here sideways, face the kick slightly towards the target by turning your shoulder forward. Once you do that, your kick will come straight up the middle. So turn, lift the chamber high, ay-ya! Right back in the stance again. Again, back hand is up, front hand can leave a little bit or stay high, elbow on the outside. Ay-ya! Ay-ya! And there's your front leg front kick. Now, we'll be doing a sliding in front snap kick. So if I'm here, I'm gonna be covering some distance. My back foot comes forward, and I kick my front leg forward, ay-ya! Into my stance, and reset again to where I came from. So again, back foot comes forward, kicking my front foot forward, ay-ya! Right back in my stance. A little quicker from the side, ay-ya! It's important to keep a nice high posture when you're doing front kicks and not let your body posture slouch over. The final one is your stepping back front snap kick, or stepping back with the front leg comes back. Right when you step, you execute the kick with that same leg. When you step, you want to make sure that you load it up on this back foot. So from here, as soon as your foot touches the ground, my heel's not on the ground, I execute that kick right away. Also, I'm not turning my hips all the way. My hips are still straight. As soon as it steps back, firing that snap kick from the rear leg. Phase 1 techniques. First one's your forward stance, down block. Ay-ya! Going with your left leg first into a good forward stance, front knee bent so you can't see your toes when you look down. Back knee locked, feet are about shoulder width, maybe a little wider. Toes pointed forward. Chamber high by bringing your hand to your shoulder, opposite hand pulls back. Ay-ya! Forward stance down block from the side. Ay-ya! Next one's your forward stance rising block. Step forward in the same stance, extending your chamber hand, opposite hand on your shoulder. Aya! You always want to twist your hands. So they start here and they twist as I execute the technique. Aya! Forward stance rising block. Next one's your forward stance lunge punch, which starts on the right side. So as I step, my chamber hand's extended, my punching hand comes right from the hip, as my chamber hand simultaneously pulls back as if I'm elbowing hard behind me. So as I step, I want my chamber hand already out so it can pull. Punching hand loaded up. Aya! And as I step, I switch hands. Aya! As I travel forward or backwards. Aya! Next one is an L stance inner forearm block. When we step to an L stance, our feet are lined up, heel to heel, come on a straight line. About 65 to 70% of my weight on my back foot, so I'm leaning on that back foot a little bit. I chamber high on my elbows, blocking hand on the outside of my chamber hand, and my arm is bent at a 90 degrees or beyond. Nothing smaller than 90 degrees like this. I want to be extended. So as I chamber, Aya! Again, moving forward, Aya! And there's your L stance inner forearm block. Phase 1 sparring combinations. First one is your skipping in 1-2 or a jab cross. So I press up my back foot to skip. As soon as I skip forward, I should be extending my jab. Boom. Right from there, I'm pulling my jab back, pivoting on my back foot, twisting my shoulders and upper body right into my cross. As my front hand pulls right back to my face, return, skip back again. So you want to skip as you jab. Aya! And then right back. Fast on your feet. Aya! Now we'll show it on the pads. When you hold for a pad, for the jab, your jab, left hand, should be landing on the left pad, and my right hand on Master Ho's right pad. So I start slightly out of range because I'm gonna cover some distance when I skip. As soon as I skip, my jab lands, turn, aya, hit the cross, skip right back out of range. In full speed, aya! There's your skipping in, jab, cross. Next one is a double jab to the eyes, cross to the body. So this one's more in place. I put 2 jabs on the eyes, front foot steps forward to be able to change levels and fire the cross straight to the body. You want to avoid punching downward. You want to punch nice and straight. That's why we change levels, and that's why we widen our stance. So double jab high, cross to the body, and on the pads, the one that's high goes here, shoulder level like usual, and the one on the belly, I step forward, change level, and I cross to the body. So in full speed, aya! Aya! There's your double jab cross to the body. Last one is your jab cross or 1-2, stepping in front kick. So I'm here in my stance, jab cross, back foot steps forward, hips square, aya! Front snap kick with the lead leg, reset back in your stance. Jab, cross, step forward, hips straight, aya! Executing that lead leg snap kick. So I step forward, jab cross, he gives me room, I step, and he's holding it like a 45-degree angle, aya! So I can land that front kick right up the middle, once more, aya!